Good afternoon. Today I'm going to be making some greased bannock. I have the deep fryer here heating up, and I'm just going to mix up the dry ingredients to start. We have 4 cups of flour going in to start off with. Set my recipe on my laptop behind me there. So I have my 4 cups of flour in there. I'm going to put a half a teaspoon of salt now. Thing I like about these Tupperware containers is I don't need a knife. I can just slide it right across there and it flattens it out for me. Alright, next we are going to put in white sugar. We're going to do a 1/4 cup of white sugar. Okay, now we're gonna add 1 package of dry yeast. 1. Okay, got the yeast in there. We're gonna mix it up now. So because this recipe calls for yeast, I turned my warming drawer on in the bottom of the oven, and when it's all ready, I'm going to stick her in there for a few minutes to help it rise faster. Okay, so we're done mixing all the dry ingredients. So we're going to make a kind of a hole in the middle if we can, and we're going to slowly pour the wet ingredients in the middle, and then we're just going to stir from the inside out and till all the flour is mixed in with the water and the oil, and turn it into dough. First off, I'm going to put in a 1/4 cup of vegetable oil. Just going to dump it in the middle here. Okay, so we're going to got the oil in there. We're going to slowly pour the water in here. Slower. Yeah, you just stir in the middle and it kind of all falls in there. Okay, a little more there. Okay, that's enough for now. Okay, a little more there, please. Okay, so I have a glass bowl here that's safe for the oven, even though it's not going in the oven, but the warming drawer is going to make it hot, so I don't want to put plastic in there. Got it all stirred up and ready to go. I put a little flour in here just so it doesn't stick too badly. And yeah, we're going to put her in the warming drawer for a few minutes while it rises. Okay, so I put it in the warming drawer for it to rise a little bit, and about 15-20 minutes in there. I did have a towel over top of it. So now we're gonna put her on here and get it ready to put in the deep fryer. I do need a little bit of flour for my hands because it is really sticky. Okay, so we have all the dough out here. I'm just gonna cut it into portion sizes for the Banok and then get it ready to go into the deep fryer. Jay said he wanted one big huge chunk, but don't always get what you want. So you're supposed to smash them down to 1/2 centimeter thick. Got them almost ready to go here. I like to cut holes in them. I like to put holes in the middle of them. Gives it character. So we got these all ready to go in the deep fryer. I'm just going to try a test one to start. The recipe calls for about 2 minutes each side, so that is what we're going to start with and see how that works. This one just doesn't want to go. All right, and there we are. I have the deep fryer set at about 174 Fahrenheit, so we'll see how that works out. Oh, she's looking good. I don't have the proper tools for baking, so I'm using the handles off the wooden spoons to flip it over. Yeah, it's turning out real nice. So it looks good. We're gonna pull her out. Just gotta grab my looks good to me. Ooh, it's a big one. So they're turning out really nice. How I like to do it is when they're golden brown, flip them over and let the other side get golden brown. This one's pretty big. It almost doesn't fit in the basket, but it's looking very delicious. I'd say it turned out pretty good and it's delicious.